Hey worship team, thanks for taking a few minutes to check out this video today. These are your rehearsal notes for Sunday, July 28th, 2024. Let's go over to Planning Center and take a look at what we have planned. All of the keys and the set are finalized for this Sunday morning, so you can start working through the songs for this weekend's worship sets. Before each service, we will do 3.5 minutes. We'll do Immortal Invisible. We introduced this song a few weeks ago, so you should be pretty familiar with it. It is an older hymn too that appears in some of the traditional hymnals, so it should be decently familiar. And on top of that, it's in the summer 2024 song list. Chris is going to lead that in the key of G, and like I said, we will be doing that song before each service starts. We'll then kick right into House of the Lord, key of D, led by Amanda, and then we'll have our time of welcome and greeting. Following welcome, we'll go into a short, well, actually, it won't be short. We're going to go into a 3-song set, but it's going to be interrupted in the middle with congregational prayer. Let's talk through what that's going to look like. His Mercy is More, key of D. There is going to be some reharmonization that's going to happen in a couple of spots. I'll talk through that in rehearsal. It won't be terribly complicated, so I'll talk through that whenever we get to rehearsal on Sunday morning. But that's His Mercy is More, key of D. And then How Great Thou Art, Until That Day, key of A, is what we're looking at there. That'll be Chris and Sheila leading together, Chris leading the male leads and Sheila leading the female leads. Okay, so after How Great Thou Art, Tom is going to come up and he will lead the congregation in a congregational prayer section. This past weekend, you'll remember at the end of the service, he asked the congregation to fill out prayer cards. So those are the cards we're going to be praying over this Sunday morning. You all should be pretty familiar with what that's going to look like. Following the prayer cards, we'll go into Holy, Holy, Holy in the key of A, led by Amanda, and that will wrap up the set. We'll then do a bumper video and into the message. This weekend's going to be the message on Caleb. And then we'll do a come forward invitation after the message. And Chris and Sheila are going to lead that. I Set My Hope. So it'll be Keys, Chris, and Sheila for the invitation. We'll just start it and we'll run it kind of as far as we, until Tom cuts us off. Then benediction, and we're finished. So that is the service for Sunday morning. I've got 3 things that I want to remind you about as we wrap up today. The first thing is Wednesday night vocals. We will not have our midweek vocal rehearsal. Instead, we're going to do a vocal workshop, and we'll be in the worship center. So if you sing this week, you should have already been planning on being there. But even if you're not singing this week and you're in town and your schedule allows it, let me encourage you, come be a part of that vocal workshop. We're going to do, we've got a lot of things planned. We're going to do tips on how to harmonize, how to pick out good harmonies, talk about how to communicate with one another and how to plan for the Sunday morning service. We'll talk about vocal health, stage presence, and then I'm just going to leave you with some really practical stuff that you can do, that you can implement into your preparation for each Sunday morning. So it'll be 1 hour, 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock p.m. during our regular time. And if you can't make it, I'm trying to work it out so it can be recorded and then sent out to you afterwards. So look for that soon. Second thing is there's a ballot vote on Sunday morning for our 2024-2025 budget. If you're a member of the church, please take a few minutes. It literally takes less than 30 minutes, or 30 minutes. Yeah, of course it does. But it also takes less than 30 seconds to go and go to the welcome desk, fill out the ballot for the 2024-2025 budget. That's super helpful and just a good way to steward our resources. And then finally, I want to make sure it's on your radar. There are only 2 more weeks, including this Sunday morning. There are only 2 more Sundays of the summer schedule. So Sunday, July 28th, and then Sunday, August 4th. Those will be the last 2 Sundays of the summer schedule. On August 11th, we will kick back into our regular schedule. It won't change much for you guys, other than we'll have a 3rd service on Sunday morning instead of just 2. But I wanted to make sure that's on your radar because that change is coming soon. You guys have a great week. If there's anything that you need, any resources you're missing that aren't uploaded, please feel free to reach out. And I will see vocals Wednesday evening, everybody else on Sunday morning. Take care.